Oke, ini video gue latihan speaking English yang keempat. Nah, memang kalau mau fluent di bahasa Inggris tuh memang kita harus latihan tiap hari ya. Ternyata gue baru sadar, gue udah seminggu nggak latihan gitu loh. Jadi kayaknya gue ngerasa cuman kayak baru 2 hari. Dan pas gue lihat, wanjay, udah seminggu gue nggak latihan. Jadi memang masalahnya itu di konsistensinya yang sulit gitu. Oke, sekarang gue akan latihan lagi bahasa Inggris lagi. Jadi gue akan, dan video ini sebenarnya dokumentasi untuk pribadi gue, untuk melihat perjalanan gue pakai bahasa Inggris sampai gue bisa ngobrol dalam bahasa Inggris dengan nyaman gitu, nggak pakai mikir-mikir lagi. Oke, gue akan ganti pakai bahasa Inggris. Oke. Hello, Menpora here. In today's video, I want to ramble again, and in today's topic, I think the point is I'm going to start with a topic and then I will try to analyze the topic and I will try to talk about that topic. And then once I create a video about that topic, I will upload to YouTube, to my channel, and then I will watch it and analyze my mistakes here and there. And then after that, when I still not satisfied with the results, I will make a video again talking about that topic again. So I think that's the way to really focus on my speaking skills, because I just watched a video from a YouTube channel called Business English with Gran, and he talks about something that is really good, and it relates with me because he's talking about a topic called deep learning. He talks about, if you're learning English, the hardest part of learning a language is to know how to use words. You need to analyze how to use words in what context, and you need to know how the nuance of the word. I really connect with that. I really relate with that, because in my opinion, the hardest part of learning a language is really not about memorizing words. It's just worthless. It's just useless if you just memorize word and then you don't know when to use it and in what context. For example, like in our language, in my native language, I can say, like in Bahasa Indonesia, there's a word, but maybe because I'm a native Indonesian speaker, I never think about that, because Bahasa Indonesia is just like, I don't really think about it. I just use it and never analyze it. But once I teach Bahasa Indonesia to foreigners, I begin to analyze my language, that is Bahasa Indonesia. And also in Bahasa Indonesia, like for instance, the phrase apaan sih, we can say like, apaan sih? What the hell, man? It can mean like that. So apaan sih can mean like, what the hell, man? Apaan sih lu? What the hell, man? But it can also use when you want to know about something, when you're curious about something, then you can say, for example, maybe you hear one of your friends, they're talking to the others, and then you say to them, and they're talking about something that you don't know, and then you say, apaan sih? Apaan sih? Kasih tahu dong. What? What? What is that? Can you tell me what it is? Can you tell me what it is? Like that, So it's just asking about something, So the same phrase you can really use in this context and in that context. And also in English, also it also like that, So the hardest part of me learning English is like I once had a friend. Named Kiran. He's from UK. And then we used to chat a lot. And then because he learns Bahasa Indonesia and I'm learning English also, and I also practice English. And then Kiran says, can we practice together? In my opinion, I say to Kiran, okay, you can use Bahasa Indonesia, and then I can speak to you in English. No. Why don't we just speak in Bahasa Indonesia for once, and then after that we switch to English. So for example, for 10 minutes we just speak in Bahasa Indonesia, and then 10 minutes after that we switch to English so that we can both practice. So I agree with Kiran's ideas, and then we start speaking and we start chatting. And one thing I realized, the phrase "it makes sense," Kiran says this phrase a lot. Makes sense. It makes sense. Like that. It makes sense in English when translated in Bahasa Indonesia. You can translate it as masuk akal, but not always. When I analyze my chat with Kiran, I can really so make sense can be translated as masuk akal, and also make sense can also be translated in Bahasa Indonesia as oh gitu ya, oh gitu toh, like that. So you need to know. This is really new. This is news to me. So the first this phrase, this is news to me. This is news to me. This is new to me. Both are correct. So the other day, I don't know, like yesterday or 3 days before, I Googled about this is news to me or this is new to me. And then I found out that both are correct. And then, so this is just one thing that I really need to be good at. And it relates to Business English with Gran. Gran says about deep learning. If you want to learn language, you need to really do deep learning. Deep learning means that when you learn a word, you need to know not only the meaning, but also how to use it. Because the hardest part, in my opinion, is to know when to use it. Because like in Bahasa Indonesia, there are words like sih, dong, deh that have no meaning. Those words have no meanings, but it's just like emphasize. But you need to know when to use it. When to emphasize something, in what context and what not, and things like that. And the hardest part of foreigners that I know, they know the meaning of si, dong, de, but they don't know how to use it. That's the same with me. It's really the same with me. Like when I know makes sense. So I really need to know when I learn a word or a phrase. I really need to know how to use it in a context, and to know how to use it correctly, how to know to use it in the right context is the hardest part of learning a language, in my opinion. Apart from like, uh, apart from like practicing pronunciation. I think practicing pronunciation, when if we're talking about practicing pronunciation, all you need to do is just you need to have an audio as your reference, and then also the text, so that you can read while you're hearing the audio from read by native English speakers, and then you just try to mimic as close as possible. The result is really about your hearing. The better your hearing is, the better you will like notice the subtle differences. It's just about hearing. The better your ear can hear subtle differences, the better you are in pronouncing that word. And then, in my opinion, you just need to hear a lot, like 1,000 times. But it's really like, it's a tedious process. It's really boring. But if you really have strong why in you, you will do it. So I think that's all. So I think that's gonna I forgot the phrase. That's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be that's so I think that's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be it. I forgot. So I think that's gonna be it for today. So I think that's gonna be it. I learned this phrase from Japanese Pot 101 when Peter Galante used this every time he ended a session. He always said, that's gonna be it for today. So I think that's all for now. Talk to you soon, and bye now.